Gentlemen, in my hand here I have a Timex Weekender TW2P71900, also known as the ladies Tweed. The Timex Weekender series is a very well-known collection of watches from Timex because of its affordable price point and fashionable timeless design. Not only did I want to make a review of my model here because it's somewhat of a rare Timex Weekender model, but to tell you gentlemen what I think about the Weekender series and to see if the Weekender models are worth your time and your money. Let's not waste any more time and let's begin. Before I go into any details and specifications about my Timex Weekender here, I want to quickly talk about the prices of the watches. And this one that I have here, I picked up for $65 on Amazon back in 2021 whenever this model released. Whenever I saw that Timex made a limited edition collection of the Weekender called the Tweed, both a men's and ladies model, I picked up this model here because I have rather small wrists and I thought that the smaller size would suit me very well. And in terms of the prices nowadays, you will see that Timex has slightly moved into making slightly more expensive watches to match the competition in today's watch market. You can still find very affordable Timex watches also in the Weekender series as well, because it's overall a very affordable series and collection of watches from Timex. What I'm aware of is that Timex Weekender watches can be found in various different sizes, styles, colors, and made out of different materials. Let's look at my model for reference. The ladies Tweed has a diameter of 38mm with a 10mm case thickness. It has a brass case with gold plating and brushed/polished case finish. It has buckle clasps and a quartz movement. The dial is going to be, in my opinion, a very crisp white dial with 24-hour indicators under the normal indicators. The glass is going to be mineral and the strap is going to consist of genuine leather with tweed fabric on the upper side. The watch has a 3-bar water resistance and an Indiglo luminous dial. The 38mm case width on my wrist looks perfect. It's not too small, it's not too big, just for the guys like me with slightly smaller than average wrists. As you can see on the screen, it just looks perfect, and the color scheme on the strap just fits very well, especially with the type of suit that I have on the screen right now. It's such an eye-catching strap and I think it's very well made and very well combined with the gold-plated case. It looks so classy, refined, but also very eye-catching, interesting and unique. What I really like about the watch is not only the color schemes as previously mentioned, I really like the gold finish and brushed polished finish on the case, but I really like the combination of the very crisp, clean and simple white dial with the black numerals and also the nice detail that I mentioned previously, the 24-hour indicators. So under the 12-hour mark you have the 24-hour indicator, which I think is a nice touch for such a simple watch to have slightly more than just the necessary. What I also really like about this model here is that the hour, minute and second markers are also gold, which really contribute to pop the colors of the bezel and the other accents like the crown to really show off the gold accents that you can also see on the buckle on the strap. Also a feature on this model, which I know there's a lot of other watches from the Timex watch catalog that have this feature, is the Indiglo dial feature. Whenever you press the crown, the screen will become luminous and light up so you can see the time in slightly darker times of the day or perhaps darker places when you can't really see the time on your watch. Some people think it's a tacky feature, but I think it's actually quite practical, useful and possibly a game-changing feature for some people who really seek the most possible features and qualities for the least amount of money. But what I dislike about the watch is specifically more about the strap. The strap is slightly long. There's not really a solution for the dangling strap here, so what I will need to do whenever I wear the watch is to tuck it under the clasp here, tighten up the strap to hide the excess fabric. I think it's somewhat of a lazy choice to not give the wearer of the watch a solution for that, but that is a minor thing for some. I just think it's a shame that Timex haven't thought of something on the strap to possibly either tuck in the excess fabric or remove it completely. Also, a thing about Timex watches in general, and in this model for me specifically, I've never seen such thing like this before, or specifically heard such thing before, is that this watch is of course a quartz, but it's very loud for a watch. Take a listen here. I know it's a quartz watch and it was only $65 whenever I picked it up, but it's actually fairly loud and it can be quite annoying for some wearers. So buyers beware, this watch will tick and talk, I can guarantee you that. I want to mention my final opinions about this watch here and overall what I think about the Timex Weekender watch series, and perhaps give my model a rating as well. I think that this model specifically, for me at least, is one of my favorite pickups in the last few years in my watch collection. Not only because it is very affordable for just $65 at the time that I purchased it, but I think it's such a cool, great looking watch that is really unique and attention grabbing, that can be either dressed up or down and be worn for various occasions. I think that the Timex Weekender series is a great option for people who try to get into watches but not spend a tremendous amount of money. I think that you can find incredibly beautiful watches from the Timex Weekender series if you search and look hard enough for some specific ones that I think are stunning. So overall, gentlemen, I think that the Weekender watches from Timex are a massive W, and I think that you can easily spend your money on them, especially if you're on a tight budget, because you're getting what you're paying for and some. And this model specifically, the TW2P71900, I will give an 8.5 out of 10. I would have loved for this watch to have a better glass, perhaps a sapphire glass, and a solution for the extra fabric of the strap here, which I think is annoying for me personally, and I would like the ticking noise to be either minimal or non-existent, because I think this watch can be slightly loud in some occasion at times, and I find it to be slightly annoying as well. But other than that, I really like this model, hence why I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. Gentlemen, what do you think? Do you like Timex as a watch brand? Do you like what they're doing nowadays? Do you like the Weekender series of their watches, or do you have a specific Timex watch that you really think is amazing? Or do you not like Timex as a brand at all? Leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. I would love to discuss and talk about some of the topics that you might want to share down in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video, gentlemen, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the Men's Improvement YouTube channel for more videos about fragrances, grooming, style, fashion, skincare, fitness, watches, everything, and will make you, gentlemen, the best possible versions of yourselves. The last few things I want to ask you, gentlemen, is to smile more, because it's free, and I want you to watch these two videos right here. This one here below is going to be my latest upload, rest this one up here is going to be a video that the YouTube algorithm thinks you will enjoy.